at what age did you know you were just eaten up with basketball? And how many fights did you and Jeff get in, just in the backyard growing up playing hoops?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to coach probably from the time I was in about the 8th grade,
And your dad was a coach.
My dad was a coach like yours. So I'd grown up around it, but I really wanted to be, when I was a young kid, I really wanted to be a baseball player. And baseball's really good in California. And so summer after my 7th grade year, I'm playing Pony League baseball, and I hit under 100 and struck out in over half of my at-bats. And I realized, this is probably not going far. Forget making it to the major leagues. This ain't going to high school in this town. And so I'll just concentrate on basketball. The good thing about having a dad as a coach is, even though I was good in my league and everything else, I was aware of the bigger world of basketball. I knew I wasn't going anywhere as a player. I mean, 5'8", slow, can't jump, not a solid combination.
A lot of moxie, though. A lot of moxie.
Yeah, there you go. But moxie will only take you so far. And so I said, I know I want to coach. I mean, I'll take the playing as far as I can. But there was always a mindset to coach from there. And yeah, Jeff and I mean, probably like all brothers, a lot of wars and battles. And
when did he get to the age he was as good as you were, or where he gave you, because there was 3 years different?
Yeah, I was 3 years ahead of him in school. I'm like 2.5 years older, and really, through my high school, I could still, handle him. I was a senior, he was a freshman, and he was, small and skinny, and I could handle him pretty good. And as a matter of fact, the only time we ever played together was in summer league in high school. And I remember one night, we had played, we won a game, we come back, and I mean, this is an age, this is 1976. So, it's still the phone on the wall. There's no cell phone or anything.
Yeah.
Well, later that night, I come out of the shower, and my brother's on the phone, and I don't know who he's talking to at the time. It ended up being one of my grandfathers. And he said, yeah, we won. And he must have asked, well, how'd you guys do? And he said, yeah, we combined for 30. Well, I had 28. He had 1 bucket. So we combined for 30. But by the time he got to his junior year in high school, senior year in high school, he was pretty clearly a better player. I mean, he was a really good, small college Division III player. I was
true point guard. He was a point guard.
Very much a pass first. I mean, I was a better scorer, but probably just if you throw it up there enough times, the ball's got to go in some. I remember my dad. I was in high school. I mean, I remember my dad could rarely come to a game. I don't know if that was your experience too, right? But they had their own thing going on. But on Tuesday afternoons, we would play at 3:30 in the afternoon. So my dad had a day off. He's at one of my games. We play, I think it's my sophomore year in high school, terrible team, but I scored a bunch of points, thought I played really well. I get in the car, my dad looks over at me, he says, I hate watching you play. I said, yeah, okay, well, there you go. Like he said, pass the ball, son. Pass the ball. I was like, okay.
Yeah, man.
Where we were, and then he got Jeff, who would only pass the ball. My dad would be saying, man, you've got to shoot the ball when you're open. Like he couldn't make up his mind.